Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you guys how to budget in less than 10 minutes. All right, let's get straight into it. I'm going to have a Google Sheet, a free Google Sheet available in the description box below. After you get that Google Sheet, I'm just going to make a copy. I'm going to again call this November Budget 2024. Make a fresh copy of it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete some inputs in here. I'm going to make a fresh delete this over here. You want to just delete the light green areas rather than this bottom part over here. Again, light blue areas. Make sure you don't delete this bottom part over here. It's a little important. I'll show you guys why later. Delete this bottom part over here, not this part. And delete this last bit. That way you have a clean sheet. Alrighty, so I'm gonna have an example of bank statements and income over here on the right side. That way we can practice putting everything from paychecks and bank statements to our budget. So salary I'm gonna say is 1,100. You can split your screen like this. Especially with the bank statements, it helps a lot with kind of getting the information from one side to another pretty quickly. Side job, I'm going to pretend to make $100. 401k, I'm going to put $100 here. All right. And then for the entire month, from the beginning of the month, I'm going to be putting in all my bank statements as well. So rent was $400. I went to Target, that's a grocery bill. One neat trick with Google Sheet is you can put an equal sign next to the number and it just shows up like normal. Later, you can use this to function the calculator mode. By clicking twice on the Google Sheet, you can add plus and you can put any number and it will add up everything nice and pretty for you. Rather than if you had 40 plus, like two numbers over here, and you click enter, it's not gonna make a number for you. But if you put the equal sign before that, it will calculate it for you and look nice and pretty, the whole sum. I'm just gonna put the 50 for now. That's my target. Oh, it stuttered, but that's the target one. Next is Spotify, it's $20 here. Just matching everything up. McDonald's, I'm gonna put that as fast food. Let's say I didn't go out with anyone to get McDonald's. Boba, I'm gonna say I ate it with friends. $28 here. Trader Joe's is a grocery store. Add 100 here. Chipotle is fast food, and I'm gonna say that I got it by myself this time. It's a $20 bill. Scroll down a little bit. Next I have Safeway, which is a grocery store. Add another $50 here. Gas. Transportation, I'm going to put it here. Internet bill and electricity bill, $30 and $20. And I'm not going to put anything in December. I just want to finish everything in from November 1st to the end of November, the last charge I have. But a lot of bills that people tend to forget, and I tend to forget pretty often, is Venmo and Zelle. So make sure you don't forget to add that. As well as your debit card as well, your bank statements. Sometimes you'll mostly use your credit card and pay everything off, but you may forget that you charge some things through your regular account, your checking accounts. So I'm gonna add these. Let's say I Venmo'd my friend $5 for boba when we went out. Let's go fun with friends. Let's say I got pizza with them as well. I'm also gonna add my Netflix contribution. Let's say someone else is paying for it and we share a membership at home. Then I'll put that there. And last is Costco. I'm gonna add that during groceries. Let's say I went out with friends to get Costco and I paid them through Venmo. Alrighty, after that, I finished all my charges from the bank statements, all my charges through my credit card. I'm gonna close that out of the way. And the neat thing with this budgeting tool is that it will show you what amount is left over. I have $367 left over. I'm gonna put $83 here, and I'll tell you guys why later. I'm gonna add the rest of it into my emergency fund, which is neat. It's always great to have a surplus. If you do happen to spend too much and need, it will actually look, let's pretend I accidentally saved an extra $50. Or actually, let me add the $50 over here. Let's say I have a cell phone bill for $50. It will show up in parentheses. That shows that number right here, the $50 is negative. So you're spending more than the income that you have, which is just something to keep in mind. Next month, hopefully you spend less and you can set goals for that. And that hopefully will just mean you can save a little bit less. Let me fix that real quick. 234. That may mean you just save a little bit less. Or it may mean just the next month you spend a little bit less, hopefully. That way you can save a little bit more. Yeah. So that's the gist of this budgeting tool. I really like it because it has percentages over here. That way you can visualize how much you save month per month, how much you spend, and spend in different categories. A good goal to start out if you're new to budgeting is saving 20%, at least 20%. In this example, we save more than 20% and spend 50% in fixed expenses, as well as spend 30% in flexible expenses. And I go over in the video over here that I'll link, kind of the different ways these categories are categorized. But yeah, hope this is helpful for you. One more neat trick is this goal section over here. Let's say you want to save for a new laptop in 1 year. I have a little PS over here, but you can actually calculate how much to save each month for this goal by doing a quick division. So let's say saving for a laptop, you want to save $1,000. You're asking yourself, how much do I need to save every month to, by the end of the year, have enough for the laptop? So you actually divide by 12 by the months of the year, and with a little calculator function, you get $83.3. So that's why I put $83 over here in the long-term saving goal. You can do this for vacations, if you want to save for vacations, for a new car, for a down payment. These are different ways that you can make sure you save enough for your goals. This is a quick, simple way to budget in my advanced sheet right over here. I'll keep it short, but you can put how much you want for your goals for the month, and then fill in over here what you actually spend. And that will give you an eyeball of like, oh, let's say last month, my goal was to spend less in fast food because I spent more than I wanted to. That way you can keep an eyeball of like, okay, my goal was to spend $200 on fast food, and actually I ended up spending a little bit over, and like, that's okay. Just acknowledge that and be like, okay, is it okay that I spend this much on fast food? It may be. But if you want to change that, then that's okay too. You can be like, okay, I really want to save for this laptop. I really need a new laptop, so I really need to cut back my spending on fast food. And that may be the way to go. Quick shout out to a YouTuber, Bukola. She made this original budget sheet, and I revised it myself. Unfortunately, her budget video went down, so that was my inspiration to make my own budget video to help out the community. But yeah, her budget video was amazing. Shout out to her. I'll link her YouTube channel below. She was the one who made this original Google Sheet. I just made my own version and try to make my own tutorial to help out the community as well.